Bad New.
Hey.
And you know what? We were just talking about with our mom, basically just, I don't even know. I want to say finances, but it's like you can't really, it's a lot broader.
Yeah, it's
it
a
feels
lot broader than that.
Just in your life. And it really affects your life in so many ways. We're talking about a certain person who, or just people in general who just don't, I don't know, I guess think the same way as us.
Yeah, and not in like a we're on such a different plane. You know when you're just doing you and living your life and you feel like that's normal. Like everybody's probably like this. Everybody probably plans for the future and
But you're like
yeah,
a lot more intense, but you didn't know it.
yeah, but you don't feel like you're that intense because you're you and you underestimate yourself. And then you just hear someone, you're talking to someone, and you're just like, you're the exact like what? Like you're hearing someone, and you're like, what you're doing is the exact opposite of what I'm trying to do.
Yeah,
Literally.
just it's frustrating to hear somebody say that they're obviously okay. In general, it's frustrating to hear someone say they're gonna do something and have their words not match their actions.
And you know
that's
and they want to like hear people be like,
that's
yeah,
just
you can do
annoying.
it, and you know them, and you know they're not going to.
That's just annoying in general. But when it comes to money, and for somebody to be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this, this, and this,
I got these
but
goals.
they don't. People don't plan. They don't
never
plan.
try. It's just something they
we
say.
Literally, if we have to spend more than like what $30 on something,
we really talk it out.
yeah, we really plan. Like, and it sounds dumb, but like no, like literally,
we're just that serious about our money.
Like okay, I don't want to say our whole
future.
family, just me, my mom, and my sister. Like our blender broke a while ago, and it wasn't like, oh, that's not something we use. We use that blender
religiously.
Yeah,
multiple
every
times
single
a day.
Yeah, multiple times a day. And the blender broke, and we're like, okay, we're gonna want a nice one, so that's gonna be like a couple hundred.
Yeah, we want a Vitamix.
Yeah, somewhere in the hundreds. So we're like, okay, so we made a plan, and this is what we're gonna do. And once we get to this point, we'll get a blender. It's like,
instead of just
there yet,
buying it,
and we just have not had a blender. It's just like, okay, yeah,
and we've worked without it.
Yeah, because we know the plan. We know what we have to do to get there.
The money out of it.
Instead of just being like, oh, I have a blender, I'm just gonna get another one, and then you're gonna be out of $500 or $300 for like a long time.
You're gonna make yourself uncomfortable, and I'm telling you, you can pinch that money out of somewhere else.
Yeah, and okay, me and my sister are trying to afford a camera for YouTube, and we've been like, okay, we're gonna go half and half on this camera, but we know we want a nice one, so we have to get a job first. But then we're gonna plan to get the camera. It's like
we have things that we're
planning to get the camera, and we're still not even in position to get it. But we're not gonna wait and then just be like, you know what I'm saying? Just that whole like, oh, I'm just gonna splurge and just like, no, like it's frustrating.
Like if you could see my phone, it's literally ridiculous looking. It's on its last leg, and I'm using it like there's no tomorrow. Like it's cracked. The screen is crazy. It looks ridiculous. And I'm going to ride it till the wheels fall off because I want a nice phone. So I'm not going to go and buy the same phone. I'm going to keep using this phone until I can't use it anymore. And by the time it dies, I'm going to have enough money for a really nice one because I'm going to have saved it. Like,
yeah, another thing we were talking about is this certain person who acts like this has a tendency to just buy things just in case somebody might like them. Like, oh, I don't really want these shoes, but I'll buy them, and then I'll show somebody, and just in case they like them, I'll buy them. Which is like, I mean, I guess it kind of comes from a good place, but actually the way they do it kind of doesn't.
It comes from
a weird like power complex place. But like, it's like, don't do. Okay, this goes back to Ryan Finn just posted a video about the implications of thrift, about the implications of thrift, and just. Is it okay to be thrifting? And you know what I'm saying? Like, just really breaking it apart and analyzing it. And this is the thing. You just going into a thrift store and just buying things when you're not going to use the things is just ridiculous.
Just to hold them over someone's head.
Somebody could have came in there and needed that and bought it and used it. And even if you're somebody who can't afford to shop somewhere else, you can afford higher end places and you shop at higher end places, but you want to be trendy, so you shop at thrift stores. It's like, like,
or you shop at thrift stores to get all your Etsy stuff and then mark it up.
Yeah, then mark it up to $90 and sell boots that you bought for $5 for $90 when somebody actually needed those boots for work, who now doesn't have those boots because you wanted to get them because they were cute and you wanted to sell them for more than they were worth. It's just like, is kind of like a shitty thing to do, but it's not like a, oh, you're a bad person. Like, I guess a lot of people don't realize it when they're doing it. It's just like a thing that you should think about, just being a conscious consumer. And
Like your
you
actions.
should try to do it. Some people, obviously, some people just don't care, but it's like you should try to do that because it really does affect a lot of other people. But it just is annoying to watch. It's frustrating. Like, it really is frustrating to watch somebody complain about something they could fix easily.
So easily. Like if you could literally take the wheels, you would turn that thing around immediately. Like you can see it like, wow, I would, if that was me, I would know exactly what to do. Because it's not like, because you're your own problem pretty much.
Yeah, it's like, I'm not going to sit here and be like, I don't complain, I'm extremely positive. Like, no, I complain about shit 24/7. I complain. But it's just like, not that, it's just frustrating to hear somebody complain about something that could really just change themselves. Not that me complaining about this is any better, it just doesn't annoy me because I'm me, but I complain about things that are circumstantial and that I just really can't change at this point in time. I just can't. But it's just like frustrating to hear somebody complain about food. Like, this person got a sandwich and was complaining about the bread on the sandwich. If it bothers you so much
and was staring at our food,
get the waiter and get some bread that you like. Like, just get it and switch it.
Goodness. And talking about the waiter and being rude.
Okay, one of our pet peeves.
The biggest one. One of the biggest ones.
You don't have, it's like you go to a restaurant, you don't have restaurant manners. Not like, oh, don't put your elbows on the table. We're not talking about that. We're talking about if you are literally just the kind of person that goes and is rude to a waiter. Oh my god. Nothing else makes me so uncomfortable and, like, gets me so angry. Like, what are you doing? And I hate people
giving waiters and waitresses hard times that they do not deserve.
It's like annoying.
And just talking about them.
It's so annoying. Like,
it's so uncomfortable.
For some reason, it just bothers me
so many people in our
much.
family do this.
It's annoying when somebody gets their food and they see what they order and they get it and they have a problem with it.
And they blame it on the waiter. And you picked that.
But it's like, okay, I can understand some people are like picky eaters also annoy me, but like whatever, that's like a thing.
Yeah.
But it's like, I can understand some people are just like, yeah, picky-ish eaters, and like if they don't like the way something came out, yeah, you can get the waiter and tell them to fix it. But if you, our stepmom, well, one time specifically, she was like, we're ordering our food like normal, and she was like, well, I'm not really that hungry. I kind of want to get, it was like some cheese sticks or something, but she was like, but how many come in there? And the waiter was like, oh, 6. And she was like, oh, I'm not really hungry, so I kind of just want 3. And the waiter's like, well, it comes with 6.
That's just how.
Like, the waiter is not the chef, and the waiter does not determine the menu.
You need to realize that, like, this waiter isn't, like.
Literally, we're like, okay, like, you could literally just order the 6 and eat 3 now and just save the 3?
Just
like,
what?
Like,
why are you making things
that's
so
not
hard?
Yeah, it's like not an actual problem. It's not a conflict of why are you really making it so hard?
Why are you giving this?
She was really just being like, oh, well, I really just want 6, and the waiter was like, I mean, I really just want 3, and the waiter was like,
like she just
we have this other dish that comes with this, and she's like, oh, that comes with that. I mean, I really didn't want that, and the waiter's really just sitting there like,
well, there's nothing I can.
Like, because what waiters are put in a position where they really cannot. Do you know what I'm saying? They can't really be like, ma'am, what do you want me to do? They can't say that. So it's like you're almost taking advantage of that. Yeah, they have to be polite. So it's like you're taking advantage of that and you're just complaining about nothing. It's like, this lady cannot do anything.
Nothing that she cannot change.
And it's like, she's just trying to recommend something to you to try to get you your freaking dish. And you're sitting, and then our stepmom will literally sit there and it's basically, it's almost like she's trying to guilt the waiter. Like, well, that's really not what I wanted. Okay, we got our food, whatever, she finally found something to order. We got our food. You know how the waiter comes back to your table like, oh, is everybody satisfied with their meals? To me, that's like I don't want to, it's like, okay, yeah, if you really didn't like your meal, say you didn't like your meal, I guess, but that's like that's more of like a courtesy thing to me. Like, if you ordered something, you're gonna pay for that thing, whether you liked it or not. So what's the point of telling the waiter you didn't like it?
Unless there's like, we're not talking about like if there's plastic in your food. Yeah, shut up about it.
If you want, okay, here's the thing.
They got your order wrong.
Here's the thing, yeah. If you are going to get the waiter to change it, if you're gonna send it back and get something new, okay, that's Not gonna lie, that's still annoying to me. But by all means, do that. If you're gonna, it's like fix the problem. You know, like if you have a problem and you're gonna give it to the waiter, you know, to fix it, then do that. But if the waiter comes, like our stepmom literally did this. The waiter came, was like, "Oh, are you guys satisfied with your meal?" And then our stepmom was like, "No, I did not like it." And then the waiter's like, "Oh my god, I'm sorry." She didn't want to send it back. She didn't want to get anything else. And the waiter's like, "Oh, do you want anything else?" And our stepmom was like, I don't know. Let me look through the menu. Like, did you put any thought into this?
Like, I just wanted to let you
she
know
just
that
wanted
I'm
to complain.
Yeah, like,
you know what I mean? It's
complain with no solution to the problem.
Yeah.
You just want it to be known that you're not happy and you're not here for
Like,
this.
oh.
Like, okay, and
no, I just didn't like the food, and I don't like it.
And it's
And
awkward
like,
now, and
and
I needed
that's,
you to know
yeah,
that.
that creates such an awkward environment. Like,
Who's she gonna go tell?
I
Think
know.
she's gonna run to the back and be
it's
like,
so
she
awkward.
didn't like her food,
like,
you guys. Like,
you don't have. I don't know. It's really. I don't want to be like.
a
You don't have to
waste.
lie, but really, like, what are you doing? Why are you telling this waiter? Like, why? You know what I'm saying? It's almost like you're putting the waiter in a bad position because the waiter's like, if you're complaining to me, now I have to be like, is there anything I can do to help? When there's obviously nothing I can do
We
to
all
help
know
you.
there's nothing you can do to help.
So it's like, if you're telling the waiter a problem that they can't fix, why are you even telling them?
Like,
It's their job to just get you your food and make sure you're satisfied. So it's like, they really can't. If you're sitting here like just saying on principle, I'm not satisfied because this isn't what I wanted and it doesn't taste the way I wanted, and I'm just not satisfied and there's nothing you can do about it. Why are you
and I
telling
need
them?
that to be known. Literally.
Yeah.
Why are you telling me please leave?
It's just like weird. That annoys the shit out of me.
It really, really,
It's so
really
frustrating.
does. Like, my thought process when I don't like what I ate, but it's on me. I think, wow, I botched it on that order.
Yeah.
Next time I'll get something different. And I'm going to keep eating my food because I
Yeah.
paid for it.
That's
and I'm
the
going to
thing.
eat
It's
the whole
like,
thing.
I pay for this,
And I'm
so
gonna be
like,
fine
I'm
with
gonna
it.
Eat it. If it's really, really bad, then it's like,
Then
oh
don't
shit,
eat
like
it.
this restaurant's nasty. I'm not gonna eat this.
You already paid for it.
But it's like, really, how much can you like the food's nasty? Like, how much can you talk about it? Like, the food is bad. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, and you're
Like,
just not
we
gonna
see
eat it.
it
But how
now.
much are you gonna be like, oh, like,
I need the whole world to know.
okay, like,
if
it's
they
bad.
did something to make you, like, if they said something rude, like, none of these are...
Yeah, it's like, okay, if they did something out of line, then okay. But they didn't. If you just got your food and you didn't like it, like, oh well, that's on you. You ordered the food.
Like,
you came to the restaurant, ordered the food, and
yes,
then like
you looked at
didn't
the
like it. So
menu.
it's like, that sucks. That's unfortunate, but like,
There's no, like,
that's like
100% guarantee you're gonna love what
and
you
then the
eat.
thing
Like,
is, it's like, even this would still annoy me, but even it, you really could just be like, I didn't like this. I would like something else, and they really kind of have to be like, you know what, I won't have to satisfy you, so we'll just bring you another dish. I mean, they don't have to, but I'm pretty sure that'll work at certain restaurants. You can just like,
if
I'm
you
not,
play your
I don't like
cards
this
right.
at all. Yeah, if you play your cards right, people scam like that all the time, and it's like kind
go
of a fucked
for
up
it.
thing to do, but
It
okay.
is. But if you go in and you're just like, I didn't like my food, I don't want anything else, I just want discourse here. That's what I came here
Yeah.
for.
It's like,
What are you doing?
What is that?
Like, what the fuck is that?
It's just annoying in general. Just that's just frustrating.
Yeah.
So just that in general, people were like, "Oh, I want to do this in this many years," and just they don't
And they
carry
really-
through with it. But they want to keep talking about it, but they don't carry through.
And
with
then
it.
when you do something kind of like that, where you had a goal and you achieve it, and it's something that they also wanted to do, they treat you so weird.
yeah, it's like the oh my gosh,
And they
my
talk
horse
about
is bigger
how-
than your horse type people. Stop, please stop.
You and your horse need to go.
yeah, gallop out of here because it's not funny. It's not. Cute.
I have no energy for that.
Yeah,
I'm not
just
going to.
Why? It's like, why are we even having a conversation if I'm just gonna say something and you're immediately gonna try to top it? Like, what is that? Why are you doing that?
Literally?
Oh my
Who
gosh.
sent you?
This person stays bragging about things that it's just like, why are
And?
you're not in the best situation, why are you bragging?
Literally.
But they'll say, okay, this person literally said, was offering our mom beer, Belgian beer from Trader Joe's or whatever. And then she was like, this is Belgian beer, the only kind of beer I drink. I don't drink any other kind of beer. Like, okay, who are you?
And the sky is blue. Like,
who are you?
cares?
Okay, like you only drink
This is the
Belgian
only
beer.
beer that I drink.
And she
Beer
don't
from Belgium.
Don't be like, well, she was just saying it's the only beer she drank. No, she was saying it in a way
She
of
was-
like, it's the only kind of beer I'll tolerate. Like,
So, because I know my Belgium. I'm like, shut up.
It's really just like, please stop.
What are you getting?
And
Like,
it's just
like
it's
you're saying
every
things.
single
You just
thing.
want us to comment like, oh, why is that? And we're
Yeah.
not gonna give the floor
I'm
to
not,
you.
I won't do it. I refuse. I'm not gonna give you the floor because I'm sure you'll dance all night.
Take it and
Yeah. It's just
run
like,
away with it.
it's so annoying to be around a person like that. It just really drains you. You're like, shut the fuck up.
Yes, having to hold your tongue or having to. Oh gosh.
It's super annoying. Like,
Just someone who is always like, you know what? Even if like thinking that they can, you talk to someone about something that you're interested in, and no matter what the thing is, they try to teach it to you.
yeah, talk down to you and like
About something you want.
you know
You
more
wanted
about
to
it.
share
Just
with
you
them.
do.
Something you wanted to share with them, and they try.
Like, oh, you know what? I actually know this about that.
It's like, do you know?
Do you?
Because you're wrong.
Yeah, it's like, just let me share this with you.
Like, I just like, and I'm not trying to one up you. I'm trying to be a
Yeah,
normal
I'm
person.
just really
and have a
trying to, like-
conversation.
Yeah, it doesn't have to lead to like me saying something and sharing something with you, and then you being like, oh well, actually this and that. It's like, no, don't well actually me. Don't do that.
Goodness.
It's super annoying.
Just literally, it all happened today, you guys.
No, it really did just happen.
Literally.
Don't just take it from us. Don't overstay your welcome. Don't do it.
Or hijack someone's day.
Oh,
and then
oh my gosh.
complain.
Don't hijack someone's day. Okay. And I guess some people are okay with dropping by, like, with no notice, but, like,
It's like, we're family.
Yeah, no, don't do that. I mean, I feel like it's just, like, a good
Yeah,
rule
you
to
can
not do
feel
that.
out the vibe when you know you can do that and when you
you'll
can't.
know. I feel like you'll know if you're close enough to somebody to where you can drop by unexpected. You
You're not down.
just shouldn't have to ask. You will know. And I feel like it's very rare. Because, like, nobody likes that. I mean, I'm sure some people, like, are fine with
we
it.
don't know everyone.
We're not fine with it. Like,
we're people who aren't okay
yeah,
with it.
it's just like, there's no, don't. Because, okay, just no. Because there's no situation where our house, okay, we're normal people, like, our house is not clean 24/7.
It's not spotless.
So
we're not extremely dirty, but
if you just say, like, oh, I'll be there in 20 minutes. Like, what?
we never invited you
So now we're going to have to run through our house like maniacs and try, like,
on a chill
clean-
Sunday morning.
I know. Literally have to clean everything. Everything. Because we know you're going to look. Cause
This person
nosy.
likes to, is nosy.
So
Likes to go through the whole house, comment on it.
You know we're going to have to clean everything.
Always has
Try to
something to
clean
say.
the whole house before you get here. And just like, ugh. And then you're going to stay the night. And then the next day, then just basically hijack the day and say,
Yeah.
oh, well, I'm staying, so
Never
what
once
are we
asked,
doing?
hey, are you guys doing anything? The thought never even crossed your mind, and I know it didn't.
It's just like,
I don't have to
oh my
ask
gosh,
you.
don't show up at someone's house and say, what's for dinner? But wait, no.
Oh my goodness.
Get the out. Get out.
Leave. All, like, wild. Like, who sponsored you? This is wild. Who is putting you up to do this? Because I could never.
No, really, that made me be like, who literally...
Who
Not
raised
like,
you?
no, I was
raised
thinking
you.
that, but then I was like,
Oof, I can't say that.
yeah. It's like, hey, this person's family, but it's like, you're going to show up unannounced and say, what's for dinner? You're a grown woman. Don't do that. And this is not a normal thing. We're not close enough for you to do this. To be like, show up to her house, what's for dinner? Excuse me? Okay,
Right.
so now we have to clean our entire house in 20 minutes and figure out what we're going to cook for you.
This is not how our day was going to go. We like enjoying our Sundays, having a peaceful last day before the week begins. My mom works her ass off. That's the one day she really gets to relax.
To completely relax.
That's the day we do our grocery shopping. That's the day we get everything together. Like,
so of course.
and you didn't ask, hey, you guys.
To go to the event for this event, like a family kind of gathering for the person because the person was visiting, we are very like we said before, with our finances, we're very like deliberate. So we don't just like spend money. So we have like a defined grocery budget. So already we spent the grocery budget to buy food to bring to this little family gathering. So that was already annoying, and we were just still gonna get groceries. But
Even before this person hijacked our thing, we were like, we're gonna use a lot of our leftovers because not everybody ate our food. We're gonna utilize that in the week. Like we pinch every penny.
Yeah, we really do. So it's just like, okay, so that was already annoying to have to like spend our grocery budget on like a part. We're not like, I mean, not that we're antisocial, but it's like it's annoying to be like, okay, I'm going to a party that I don't really want to go to, and I'm gonna have to like spend my money to go there. Like that's like
Yeah.
annoying. So it's like, but whatever, you know, family. So we go. This person stays, and then basically says, okay, let's do this today, let's do that today. So we go, we do the stuff, we end up basically spending the same, like our grocery budget again, doubled over. So basically, what happens is we're not getting groceries this week, and we are, like I said, we're very deliberate. We got it down for exactly how much food we need for a week. So at the end of the week, we have no food. So
Like literally, our fridge is empty because we shop week by week,
yeah, so
and we use all
who
the.
knows what the next week is gonna be like? But it's like that's it. This person basically came and said, "Fuck your budget." Like we're really
Literally
gonna like. I know. We're those
came
type of people.
through.
Like that is it. You like fucked it up for us. I mean, the thing was it was a fun day. Like okay, it was fun.
Still kind of stressful.
We went to the
Still
state
kind of
park.
annoying.
We went to eat out, but like that's not. The state park cost $5, but like to eat the eating out costed money. Like that was money. So like now
We don't eat
we're at
out
groceries.
often.
Yeah, no, we even with when we eat out, we never just do something and like oh, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like we always are like we know how much we're gonna spend when we eat out. When we only eat out a certain amount of times in a time frame. We don't just like eat out every single like week or it's no. Okay, so that's annoying because it's just like okay, so now we're gonna have to go through the week like. It's just gonna be one of those weeks like really, really pinching pennies and really having to try every single day, which is like it gets tiring, especially
Yeah,
at the
we
end
get
of the
through
week.
it, but
It's annoying. It's like, oh my gosh.
and then this person began to advance themselves in plans we have been making for a month and some time. Like, oh, you're gonna be off next week? Maybe we can. No,
No, you may not.
No, you may not.
You better go back
You better
to where
take
you
a
came
step.
from.
You better battle back. You better battle back. Like,
It's like
back
no.
off.
No, like me and my sister are already really planning a lot for a trip we're taking a year from now.
Yes.
And we've been planning like we know the basic like amount we're gonna have to save.
Yeah.
We know what we're gonna be spending it on. We know where we're gonna be staying. And it's just like we're not,
planners.
Like, yeah, we're planners. What we do like it's just like annoying. I don't know.
You just feel more content knowing what's up.
Yeah, it's annoying to basically not be around somebody or not like in general to not be around somebody who has that mindset, but to be around somebody who has that mindset and they keep like
And they're very vocal about it.
throwing it in your face, like vocal about it, like, oh well, I want to get a house here and here and oh, but how? But when? Like, tell me your plan, because you can say you want a house everywhere and you just like you're not gonna do
like,
it.
what do
You sound dumb, like.
And you want like yeah, go for it, girl. Do da da. Like
Yeah, you want
it's
the
tiring,
encouragement,
and we're not gonna give
like,
it to you.
I'm not gonna encourage you about getting your house if you're not actually gonna do it. Like, if you say you're gonna get a house, like you can't say you want a house here and a house here and a car there and a trip there. Like no, pick the one thing you're gonna do. Say okay, I'm gonna get a house here, and then
Be
you need to
realistic.
have your plan. Yeah, it's annoying to be around a person who just is not realistic and just wants to pretend like we were talking about this. To being around a person who is just very clearly holding themselves back in like a very overt way,
It's
like everybody are
frustrating.
and then it in a way where it's like there's no way you can't know you're doing this because like there's no way like you're doing it and it's like ridiculous. Like multiple people we know do that, multiple family members, where it's just like you are your biggest problem. Like why are you doing that? And it's not like issues like a drug addiction. It's not nothing that serious. It's literally like just stop lying, stop spending money. Like you're an adult and I don't know how long you're gonna keep just gonna keep doing it
until you're in retirement. And
yeah, it's like stop, literally just stop, like, or try to stop, like do something.
At least shut up about it. Like
yeah, literally, like,
at least stop talking to me about it because I don't want to hear about it.
It's exhausting. It's like dang.
And don't make me feel weird when I do what I say I'm gonna do because
like don't make me feel guilty or weird for like sticking to what I'm saying I'm gonna do. If I like we're saying we're gonna go back to California next summer because we really are planning to do that.
Yeah, so we don't mean that half-heartedly.
Like,
we're
no.
Like if we don't kind of go to California, it's gonna be for some
we're
crazy.
Gonna, yeah,
we're gonna.
It's gonna be like like we're planning to do this. It's like
Mhm.
there'll have to be something that deterred us.
Mhm.
Not just like we're gonna say it and we're just not we know we're not gonna do it.
Mhm.
It's like if I'm saying I'm gonna get a camera, like we're working to
We
get a
okay. We
camera.
literally, you don't realize how far we go into plans. We're talking about when we're gonna move back to California.
That
We
which is
talk
like
about that on the
years in
daily. That is
advance.
like 3 to 4
And
to
we plan about that.
yeah. We
And it's
talk
just
about because like what is a harm in planning? There is nothing wrong
yeah.
with that. There is no harm in planning.
Oh my god, we're just taking it into this area. People who like will say one thing and do another thing. I we said we are gonna do something positive. We did one, but we have to upload it. We did a positive one. Okay, I know we're
We
all here
did.
complaining, but I don't care because it's our channel.
It's a channel. Get out of here if you don't like it.
It's like
No,
we're only talking to our
literally,
friends. The only people who watch us are our
no,
friends.
literally, or no one.
Shout out to our friends.
Hey,
Hey Nate. Hey.
hey Maria.
It's just like, oh hey Giselle, if you're watching. I don't know if you're watching, if you're listening, but I mean, it's just annoying. Like if you say you're gonna do something, like basically just I don't know, just make an effort or
Yeah,
it's just like it's just. I mean, I understand there's certain situations where it doesn't really work at all, but it's like just in general, like it's frustrating to hear to be around somebody who just says one thing and completely does another
something
thing.
totally
That is
different.
like that drives me insane. It makes me want to pull
And
my
we
hair
have
out.
people we
'Cause I
love,
have-
friends who do this.
Yeah.
Friends who make plans, and you don't even have to. You want to be a friend and be like, hey, do you think that's actually financially sound, or isn't that a little like you want to not like I gotta check you, but just like hey, looking out for you. This seems kind of. But then you think in the back of your mind, there's no point in doing that or like bringing them back down to earth. Because by the time everything comes down to it,
That's not gonna happen,
yeah, they're gonna have dropped this and moved on to something else and blamed it on something else. Like I couldn't do it because the sky's blue. I couldn't do it because and not.
It's
That
just
I
like,
hate. Like
just even in small ways. Like I have a friend that will be like, oh, yeah, so you'll make a plan, a basic plan, not even like a plan outside of school, something in school. Like, okay, see you with this assembly, see you with this thing, this time. Okay, basic, easy enough. Time comes, the person just is not there, and they're just not there, and you're just like, it will be like a small thing like that, and it doesn't necessarily affect that much, but just the fact that like, okay, now me and my friend are waiting for this person, looking for this person, like, oh my gosh, she said she's gonna be here, where is she? She's really late. Like now we're just in the mindset of like, oh my gosh, like did something happen? I wonder where she is. And then to get to the point where we had to call her and be like, oh my gosh, where are you? And her be like, oh, I'm not gonna come. Like why don't you let us know? Just be like just a quick text.
you just
Oh,
love
I'm
to
not
leave
coming.
things in the
Don't
air.
yeah. Don't just leave us hanging to where we're gonna be looking for you and like waiting. I hate that. Don't leave somebody in a position where they're literally going to be waiting on you when you just basically decided you didn't want to go and you knew from the start you didn't want to go, but you just pretended like you were going to go. That's frustrating. Like, if you just be upfront. And I know it's easier said than done, but especially in situations where you're talking to your friends, like we were friends. If I was talking to somebody like an acquaintance, I can understand just making an excuse and being like, blah blah blah. But even then, like making an excuse, don't just say I'll be this place this time and then not be there, because that's very frustrating. It's like, what was your mental? Please explain to me why you thought that was
fine,
like a fine thing to do. Like I just said I'm gonna be here at this time, but I just lied because I didn't feel like it. It's just like what? What is that? And multiple times, that's just annoying. That just gets me. I gotta stop thinking about it because it'll literally get me.
Because no, I'm mad about the other thing. Like, we're just like, yeah, I want to do this, and you blame it on like, oh, I couldn't because this person. That
it just is to the point where it's like, please be realistic. Like,
yeah,
please.
like we all know why. Just say it. It just makes me mad. Where it's just like I'm madder at your excuses than why you didn't come. Because I mean, I'm not dumb. I knew you weren't gonna do this. Just be straight up.
Yeah, it's just like frustrating to be around somebody who's just really not realistic or honest with themselves.
Yeah.
And it's like all you want is for them, like just be.
And then they want to be involved in your life and like in ways where it's like I can't depend on you like that. I don't think I can. So that's not smart.
That's not gonna work out. You know, it's just like that just would
like
that
unreliable.
Me. I can't. No, I can't do that. That's like it just frustrates me to no end to not be able to be like, if I really like, you know what I'm saying, a close friends with somebody, and I can't be upfront with you, or you're not just upfront person. Do you know what I'm saying? Like that kind of thing of where you would go out of your way to tell me you're gonna be somewhere. with multiple times and then just not show up, just tell
What do
me
you
you
think
don't
I'm
want to
gonna
go.
do?
I'm
Like-
not gonna like punch you in the face. What is that? Just say I don't want to go to this thing, and then I'll be like, oh, that fucking sucks. Like I'm gonna be by myself, or I wish you could have been there, but okay. Like I can't force you to go, so don't go. Like it's just like annoying. Like just be. I wish we could just be like be upfront. If you're annoyed about something, do you know what I'm saying? Just like be upfront. If
Say
you're annoyed
it.
about something, don't be passive aggressive.
Because I hate that crap.
Yeah, like just be upfront about it and not be like sly, like sneak this in and like just trying to make excuses. It's just like, what are you doing? What is that?
Because nobody
Stop.
can read minds here.
Yeah,
okay?
especially
This
if
is
you're not
that
upfront.
right
Plus,
now.
you say shit and don't do it. Like,
Oof.
and it's oh my gosh, another thing. I will, since it's frustrating to like deal with those kind of people. It's like a lot of people do it. I'll literally there are times where I'm like, somebody will say something that they're gonna do something out of character, right? So you're still like excited that they're gonna do it because it's like, okay, now we can do this thing together. Like that's so exciting. That's so exciting. And then you're like, wait, are you really going to do this? And then they're like, yeah. And you're like, you're being like for real? Like you're really trying to engage? Like, are you just saying that or are you being for real? And they swear up and down they're being for real. And lo and behold, they don't do it. And it's just like,
And you've been played for the fool.
yeah. And just like it's really like in the end game of life, it obviously doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah.
But it's just like just frustrating to be like, just say you're not gonna
Yeah.
why didn't you just say like
It's just so
or
annoying.
or at least be like, you know what, I don't know, or like maybe
Speak your
not.
freaking mind. Like, why are you holding all this shit in? You're just
Yeah, it's weird.
hurting your
Just, like,
digestive
dude.
system. Shit.
Or maybe at the time you thought, I mean, no.
Mhm.
It's not even like
No,
it's not even
yeah.
like oh, I thought I was gonna do it and I changed my mind. It's like a full on, you know you're not.
Yeah, like, and
It's
we
really
know.
like somebody who's afraid of heights saying they're gonna skydive.
And then
it's like,
you
know
can't,
your ass is
and you
not
know
gonna
you can't,
skydive.
and you want to be like, hey, I don't feel like you're gonna do this, and they're like, you don't know, like they're just
Yeah.
that weird. You can't speak
It's
your
like
mind.
it's really
weird.
it's like it's kind of like the mutual thing. Like if they're not an upfront person, you can't really be an upfront person with them.
and it's
it's-
not,
yeah,
and
it's
I don't
not-
like not being an upfront person, so I don't want
yeah,
that.
it's like if you're just not if that's not the kind of relationship you have, you just can't. You can't.
You can't fake it.
It's like I can't be upfront with you and you not be upfront with me. It's weird. It's
Mhm.
like yeah, no, it's annoying.
And now we're just living a lie.
And now we're just living a lie.
More of the story, don't lie to us.
Don't lie to us. Don't trust me.
Don't be ignorant.
Don't be ignorant. Oh my gosh, look, it's actually there. We've been really trying to like trim this thing.
Yeah, we did a
down,
pretty good one. Like, we like let's. Oh wait, let's end it here because we're rambling.
that's what I'm
So,
saying.
Yeah.
No, we can talk about this. We're at 34. We got time to spare. No,
We're
just
really
kidding.
lucky,
We
yeah.
always will like do this, and they'll be an hour long, and it's like very frustrating to
Yeah,
edit and
very,
just do
very
it.
is.
But like, so we've been trying to make these shorter, so we're happy we actually are doing it.
Mhm.
We're sure none of you care.
Yep. Love you though. It's bad news.
Bye.
We're like, hey, listen here, you fuckers.